Hello everyone, my name is Jaya and welcome back to my channel. I'm outside today because I wanted to film a new segment on my channel for y'all. There's a lot of factors though. There's some people, there's some airplanes passing, so I hope that's not too distracting. But I wanted to start this new segment with my mini microphone. This is going to be mini mic'd up with Jaya, where I just kind of sit down and talk to you guys about some topics. Obviously, a lot of these topics are going to be dance based, but also some of these topics are going to be about myself, so that I can kind of like let you guys in a little bit more, let you guys get to know me a little bit better. So yeah, here we go. So welcome to Mini Mic'd Up series with Jaya. The first topic that I want to talk about on this series is just my dance background, who I am when it comes to that. Let's just get into it. Okay, so first things first, I have 25 years of dance experience. Now, you're probably wondering, girl, how old are you? I'm about to actually turn 29, so I'm about to have 26. But I'm about to turn 29. Today is Tuesday. Friday is my birthday. So, yes, cheers. I also have my degree in dance, and I want to talk about that a little more in another video. What does it mean to have a BFA in dance? Because I feel like dance degrees are fairly new. So a lot of people who are maybe interested in it or just hear me say it and want to know more about it, trust me, I will get into that in another video. So don't worry about that. But I have my BFA in dance from George Mason University. The type of dance I've done. So I grew up in dance school. I went to various dance schools. We'll get into that another time too. I started dance at the age of 3. That's hence the 25 years of dance experience, and I haven't stopped since. I also was on dance team in my high school. We had a competition dance team, so I did dance team for 3 years. One of those years I played basketball. Another story we will get into later in this series, but yes, I was on a competition dance team. I did hip hop and jazz in high school. I also did the gig life. When I first graduated college, I was doing so many different gigs in DC and New York and Philly. I've actually been doing gigs since I graduated high school. Even in high school, I was doing gig work. I did a lot of background dancing type gigs. I did more classical gigs. Sorry about this bird. She wants to be in the video. Go away, Rebecca. I'm recording. Okay. Then when I was around, 22, 23, I joined a company, a part-time company. I never really wanted to be in a full-time company because I felt like it was too much of a time commitment for me, especially after being in school and dancing every day. I was just like, I cannot commit to another, 5 times a day. 5 times a week, and then rehearsals on the weekends or performance on the weekends. It was just too much for me. So I never was really attracted to the company life. Okay. But I definitely loved my time at a part-time company. It fulfilled everything I wanted to do in my dance career, which was travel for dance, but also be able to do other things like start my dancewear brand Jaya. It allowed me to do both. So I really loved my part-time company experience. This bird is really tripping. Outside of me personally dancing, I am a dance educator. Taught from 2 years old all the way to college. I taught competition dance. I taught in dance schools. I taught 1 semester at George Washington University as a adjunct professor. I taught postmodern movement. I would have been there longer, but I actually like the hybrid lifestyle of teaching dance online. I know a lot of people don't like that, and I understand that, but in my situation, I was already going to DC 3 times a week for my company job, and they wanted me to go the 2 days that I wasn't going. They wanted me to come in, and I was just like, no ma'am, no Pam, no turkey. I'm not going into DC 5 times a week. So we didn't agree, so I let that go. But it was a good time. I love my time there. I love my students. I still talk to them, some of them to this day, and it was a great experience. But yeah, I was an adjunct professor at 25. How crazy is that? I also taught at a lot of summer camps. I was the artistic director at my old summer camp that I used to go to when I was a child. I became the artistic director for dance, I think 3 years in a row. And like I said, I would sub at various dance schools for some of my teachers when they needed the help. I would also guest teach in various dance schools as well, they would ask me to come in and choreograph. So I would choreograph pieces for their competition season or for their game season, for their basketball games. I would choreograph dances. But I was like a guest choreographer for that. Getting into the choreography, so dance educator, professional dancer, and I'm also a dance choreographer. I choreographed in high school, actually, a lot of the high school musicals, a lot of our pep rallies and things. I actually choreographed for my own dance team when I was on the dance team. I choreographed dance for our basketball games, and I would help my coach change some of the choreography for our competition dances when necessary. I choreographed family functions, like when my mom turned, I believe, 50. We had a party for her, and I choreographed a dance for me and my siblings to do for her, and it was my mom's retirement party, I'm sorry, and she loved it. So I tend to do a lot of choreography for like family functions. Also, I was in my cousin JL's and Pink's wedding. I helped choreograph, not a ton. She kind of already knew what she wanted, but I gave my little 2 cents in that. But I performed in that, so that's just another performance thing. But so I've been choreographing almost my entire life. Whenever you see me do a solo or anytime I'm dancing by myself, 9 times out of 10 I choreograph that myself. So just a little hidden fact. I traveled for dance. I toured for dance. It's something I'm very passionate about. I love dance. I will say that I enjoy dance more now that it's not my job. I hear a lot of people talk about that, like the thing you love, if you make it your job, sometimes you fall out of love with it, and I couldn't agree more when it comes to dance, because it's like that's my artistic way of expression, and when I get paid for it, yes, it's lovely, and yes, it's nice at times, but also it'd be kind of exhausting when that's something you have to do instead of something you're creating from a place that you want to and like you feel compelled to, you know what I mean? So that's just a little bit of background about me, my dance experience. Also, last but not least, I am the founder of Jaya. Jaya is a dancewear brand focused on inclusion and equity within the dancewear space. It's just about bringing everyone together and everyone having their basic essentials to start their dance journey. You may or may not know, but as a dancer of color, it was very hard for me to find my skin complexion and my basic dancewear needs. In order for me to do that, I would either have to get them custom dyed by the costumer I was working with, and those times when I didn't have a costumer, I would have to dye them myself or look into other non-dancewear things to try and find something that matched me, and I was just sick and tired of it. And I know that's not something that's unique to just dancer of color. I know a lot of people go through this because for some reason dancewear is so far in the past. The only color that you can ever really find is ballet pink, black and white. But when it comes to skin tone things, it's very scarce. Far few companies actually make skin tone things for dancers. And what's interesting is dancers were so much about our body and like, leotards, and we wear a lot of tight things. And a lot of times the costumers or the choreographers want to see us in our, I don't want to say bare form, but a lot of the times kind of like you want to see the dancer's body. So the fact that this is very scarce is like very interesting, and it puts a lot of work on the costumer to have to custom dye to every dancer that is in the production. So I was tired of this, and I was just like, you know what, I can try my best to figure out a solution to this. And that solution was to come up with 6 different shades of ballet shoes, skin tone ballet shoes, that I think that will be very useful for dancers that are not only starting their dance journey, but dancers who have been dancing, to not have to do a method which we call pancaking, where you take face makeup, foundation, and you apply it to the items that you need to match you. Now, this is messy. It usually comes out blotchy. And it's just like, why are we still doing this when we have the technology to make dancewear more efficient? So that's pretty much the basis of Jaya. It was a passion project of mine that turned into this whole thing. I took kind of a break from it because I think in my head, like, it was like a test for me to see if other people felt the way that I did, and to see so many people feel that way, it was like beautiful and sad at the same time, and it's something that I wasn't prepared for. And also, like, I knew when I started my business that I had a couple of things that I needed to do before I, like, learning about business for one, right? Before I launched. But I just wanted to do it just to see what the market was and what we could do. And the way that y'all supported us, oh my gosh, truly thankful, truly grateful. It was insane. The amount of people who reached out, the amount of kids who were just so happy. Oh, it was beautiful, and it is beautiful, and we plan on coming back and better. The thing is when it comes to business, funding. Everything thus far with Jaya was something that me and my husband funded out of our pockets. We didn't raise any money. We weren't given any money. We didn't have any grants. We don't have any loans. We just funded this out of our pocket. So now we're in a place where the demand is there, but the supply isn't, because we didn't account for our child audience, and there's a lot of children who want this product and we're grateful for, but we don't have the shoes for them. We actually were selling our shoes from a sample that our manufacturer gave us. So yeah, I'm truly grateful. We sold out of all the small sizes in every color, which is beautiful. But we don't have a way of replenishing this because it's the manufacturer gave us a high MOQ, yada yada yada. We need to come up with 20 grand to get the kid sizes, to get more also of the adult sizes to restock. So that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to figure out the best way to fund this and go about it. While we're doing that, I've been learning so much about business and e-commerce and how it works, and networking with so many entrepreneurs and business people. I have mentors now. I'm in various programs. Sorry, another plane. I've just been learning so many different things that I think is going to be really helpful for when I relaunch Jaya. Yes, I'm going to relaunch Jaya. Thank you. And then, like, even down to, like, the stuff that we have on our Instagram and our social media and our websites, like, those are my friends that volunteered. I mean, I paid for their travel, but they volunteered their time to help me with my passion project. They felt the same. And it's just like, it was just a beautiful thing. And to see it be so well received from everyone, I couldn't ask for anything more. Now the only thing I am asking for is patience. Have patience for us. So we had like 2 mean comments out of all the comments that we have. We had like 2, and one of the girls was like, "This corporation." And I was like, "Corporation?" It's just me and my husband. There's just 2 of us. So we are also looking to grow our team to be this corporation that this person imagined us to be. But all this to say, Jaya is a beautiful thing, and I'm so grateful that God has blessed me with such a passion to come to fruition. And yeah, I'm going to talk about Jaya a lot more in videos to come, but for now I wanted you guys to this new segment. I hope you guys like it. This is the first video. There's going to be many more. We're going to talk about so many different things: dance, life, everything. So please stick around. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Come to the Jaya family. If you are subscribed, please give this a like to let me know, like, hey, I'm digging this and you should keep on doing this. I'm going to do it anyway, but it's nice to know if you like it. So yeah, I will catch you guys in another video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you again soon.